Welcome to Charles Travels, the podcast where we explore the fascinating stories and people that make our world a more interesting place. I'm your host, Charles, and I'm delighted to have you join me on this journey of discovery. As we travel through the landscape of modern life, we often come across themes that resonate deeply with us. Today, we're going to talk about something that affects us all, either directly or indirectly: parental leave. It's a topic that has gained significant attention in recent years, and for good reason. The way companies support their employees during this critical period can have a profound impact on their well-being, productivity, and ultimately, their loyalty. I recently had the pleasure of speaking with Allison, an expert in the field of parental leave and talent development. Her insights were truly eye-opening, and I'm excited to share them with you. As we delved into the world of parental leave, Allison highlighted the importance of companies investing not only in policies but also in their execution. It's not just about offering paid leave, it's about creating a supportive environment that allows employees to thrive during this significant life event. Allison shared with me that some companies are starting to view parental leave as a career accelerator rather than a pause. They're recognizing that this period can be an opportunity for growth, both for the employee on leave and for their colleagues who take on new responsibilities. It's a refreshing perspective, one that acknowledges the value of supporting working parents and the benefits it brings to the organization as a whole. As we explored the cultural signals that distinguish companies that truly care about supporting working parents, Allison emphasized the importance of fathers taking parental leave. When men have access to extended paid leave and use it, it sends a powerful message about the company's commitment to equality and support. It's also essential for leaders to openly discuss parental leave and frame it as a positive experience. If you're job searching and looking for a company that genuinely supports working parents, Allison recommends paying attention to the details. Look for companies that publish their paid leave policies and benefits for all caregivers. Check if they offer bereavement leave, NICU leave, or other policies that demonstrate their commitment to supporting employees through various life milestones. As we conclude this segment, I'm reminded of the importance of empathy and understanding in creating a supportive work environment. By recognizing the challenges and opportunities that come with parental leave, companies can foster a culture of care and inclusivity that benefits everyone. We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels, dear listeners. I hope you're enjoying the journey so far. As we continue our exploration of the American landscape, we find ourselves at a crossroads where the paths of tradition and progress intersect. Today, we're going to delve into a story that highlights the complexities of this intersection, particularly in the realm of the U.S. military. As I traveled across this great nation, I couldn't help but notice the pride and reverence with which Americans regard their armed forces. From the sun-kissed deserts of the Southwest to the rolling hills of the Northeast, the sacrifices and bravery of those who serve are deeply respected. However, a recent development has sparked a heated debate about the role of women in the military, and it's a conversation that warrants our attention. At the heart of this controversy is Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, who has been at the forefront of a push to redefine the standards for combat roles within the military. His directives, which aim to return to what he calls the male standard, have been met with both support and criticism from various quarters. Some argue that these changes are necessary to ensure excellence and accountability, while others see them as a step backward, potentially undermining the progress made by women in the armed forces. As I spoke with female veterans and active duty personnel, I was struck by their passion and dedication to their work. They emphasized that combat standards have always been gender neutral, with the same tests and expectations applied to all personnel, regardless of age or sex. The idea that there's a separate male standard is, in their view, a misnomer. One veteran, Amy McGarth, a former Marine fighter pilot, expressed her frustration with Hegseth's comments, saying, "There has always been one standard for those jobs. There was never a man's standard or a woman's standard for flying a jet." Her words echoed the sentiments of many I spoke with, who feel that their abilities and qualifications are being questioned by the Defense Secretary's remarks. This debate raises important questions about the nature of equality and opportunity in the military. As Senator Tammy Duckworth, an Army veteran and combat pilot, pointed out, Hegseth's comments could have a detrimental impact on recruitment and morale. The concern is that these changes may create a culture where women are undermined and unable to advance, despite their capabilities and dedication. As we navigate this complex issue, it's essential to recognize the bravery and sacrifice of all those who serve in the U.S. military, regardless of gender or background. Their contributions to our nation's security and well-being are invaluable, and it's crucial that we support and empower them to excel in their roles. As we continue on our journey, I encourage you to reflect on the importance of inclusivity and equality in all aspects of American life. The stories we've shared today remind us that progress is often a gradual process, marked by twists and turns along the way. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels, dear friends. As we conclude our journey today, I'd like to take you to a place where culture, art, and cuisine come together in a celebration of the senses. You may recall that earlier, we explored the complexities of equality and opportunity in the U.S. military, hearing from female veterans and active duty personnel who shared their stories of dedication and perseverance. Now, let's shift our focus to the world of gastronomy, where a similar theme of appreciation and recognition emerges. The first global conference on gastronomy, held at Barcelona's stunning Palau de Pedralbes, brought together over 160 participants from around the globe to discuss the significance of food as a cultural resource. Organized by the International Institute of Gastronomy, Culture, Arts and Tourism, IGCAT, this event aimed to elevate the status of gastronomy, recognizing its potential to bridge cultures and foster understanding. As I delved into the world of gastronomy, I was struck by the parallels between the culinary arts and the stories we've shared throughout our journey today. Just as a great dish requires the perfect balance of ingredients, a vibrant culture requires the harmony of diverse perspectives and traditions. The conference attendees, including UNESCO officials, chefs, food writers, and academics, all shared a common passion for promoting gastronomy as an integral part of our cultural heritage. One of the key takeaways from the conference was the importance of preserving traditional cuisine and supporting local food systems. This resonates deeply with me, as I've always believed that the best stories are often found in the unassuming, everyday moments: a warm conversation with a stranger, a homemade meal shared with loved ones, or the simple pleasure of watching a sunset over a rolling landscape. As we explore the world of gastronomy, we're reminded that food is more than sustenance. It's a language that can connect us across cultures and borders. The Global Conference on Gastronomy served as a powerful reminder of the need to recognize and celebrate the diversity of culinary traditions, just as we strive to appreciate the unique stories and experiences of individuals from all walks of life. As I reflect on our journey today, I'm grateful for the opportunity to share these stories with you. From the brave men and women serving in the U.S. military to the passionate advocates for gastronomy as a cultural resource. Each tale has reminded us that, despite our differences, we're all connected by our shared human experiences. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep on traveling.